Hello there, this is the Duck Show podcast, and today, Nazari with you. It's episode number 7, and I guess it's gonna be interesting to talk about sport activities, and the most likely and the most popular types of sport in Belgium. So, let's get started. So the topic of sport is really interesting and really important too, because I've already said in one of the previous episodes also that I've seen a lot of people and especially students of my age in the gym almost every day of the week, training there, exercising, doing cardio trainings, doing strength trainings. So they are actually interested in sport and they find it also important as a part of their life. And I can totally agree with that, because at my age, and starting I guess from age of 14, 15 years old, your body is growing and you need that strength, you need that enough amount of vitamins, enough muscles, and your bones should be also good structured, and they should be actually so strong to not to have injuries, to keep your body in a good position, because your back, if you don't care about your back and how do you sit, how do you lay on your bed, how do you walk, also all the things are gonna be let's say visible when you are 40, 50 years old. So if you don't really care about your body, about your bones, about your back, that's gonna be a big problem for you when you become like much older than you are now. So yeah, a lot of people exercising, they are doing different exercises, dynamics, cardio trainings, and also Belgians are one of the biggest fans of football. Yes, that's also shown in the amount of football clubs and football schools here, because I've talked to my one of the coaches in my first Belgian club, and they say that there are 15,000 football clubs and football schools here in Belgium. I was like, oh my goodness, 15,000 in the whole Ukraine. There is no 15,000 football schools in the whole Ukraine, and Ukraine is almost three and a half times bigger than Belgium, and that's only with the football clubs, because there is much more types of sports here. And also one of the most popular one is we call it here wielrennen. So it's basically cycling. It can be on motorcycles, it can be on just bikes, and also it can be off-road, what is so interesting to just watch, to follow them, because they're going off-road to the motor, they're going through the forest, through the all the dirty and full of water roads, and to addiction to all that, it's competitions, so you have to do it as fast as possible, as good as possible. So yeah, that's also an interesting thing. I didn't actually knew it, that it's a competition. I thought it was like hobby, like the way to spend your free time or something. But no, it's actually competition, and you have to like compete against other people. And also, what is interesting, there is no age limit, so you can do it whether you are teenager or you are 20 years old or 30 years old, doesn't matter, it's your choice, and that's just enjoyable thing to do. But also people are playing baseball, basketball, they are playing any type of the game that is just popular in the whole Europe, because as I said in one of also the previous episode, the Belgium is actually international country, and people are bringing their, let's say, national games, but that's international already. But as an example, I can give you the Pakistan's most popular game is cricket, so people from Pakistan who are living here also going out to the fields where they can play cricket and populate to make it more popular among, let's say, Belgians or any other people from other countries besides Belgium. And also, if we come back to the football, to the topic of football games, football matches, people here in Belgium, they love football with all their hearts, with all their emotions and energy, and they are supporting their home clubs, they are supporting their national teams. Red Devils also now is European Championships, so the whole Belgium. First of all, Belgium plays at the same group with Ukraine, so it's also some competitive emotions and days here for me too, because on one side I support my national team, and on the other side I can support the Belgium national team together with my Belgium friends, Belgium classmates. Or it's also popular to put big screens on the streets so people can go to cafe to sit there and just enjoying watching football together. And they always, what is more interesting for me, that they always had something in the colors of Belgium national team. So their clothes are, whether they are red or black, it has always something in the colors of Red Devils. And there is also a big amount of amateur teams, so you can see the people at the age of 25, 30 years old are playing football every weekend. They have matches and they train together too. So yes, there is no age limits to the football. And what I found more interesting is that almost every football club and football team here has a women's team. So the women are playing too at the same level, not in the same league, but at the same level as men. And it's really interesting to just see how much energy is there, how much passion is there, because that's not really that popular in Ukraine, the women football teams. But here, yes, they are crazy about football as much as boys. So That's also a positive thing, good thing about Belgium, I guess. Also, the sports by itself makes a lot of connections, new meets. You meet new people, you make new friends just because of the sport. And it doesn't really matter how good you are at one of the sports. You always gonna be supported by someone. You always gonna be appreciated to go play with someone, to help someone, because that's also good for your future, to help each other. For example, as I had one situation in a gym, I helped uh, a boy. He was like 14 or something, and I saw that he has passion to do exercises, but sometimes if you do it wrong, you kind of getting, let's say, hurt by doing the exercise wrong, so you can hurt your back or arms or any muscle. And I understand that if you're doing it wrong, it's not gonna be good for your body and for your bones and muscles, and it can be also create a problem for your future. So you're not gonna be able to go to gym for 2 3 months just because you did the exercise wrong. So I helped him. I showed it how to do that. I don't say that I'm a professional in that topic, that environment, but still, if I can help someone, if I see that they need help, that's not a problem to go there and just give some advice. And it's better to go outside to do some sports, or just to go walking or jogging, or I don't know, to enjoy the weather, to breathe, to do running exercises, because I see a lot of people running in the morning, in the evening. By myself also, I do running a lot, especially during the preparation months. Like now I have to run 3 times a week. It's I try to follow my running program from the coaches from the football club, and I see so much passion, so much energy, and so many people there running. I see that they trying to get their to get the best conditions, to get better body, muscles, to lose some weight. And yeah, that's all also the people from different age categories. So it's not only the 30 years old, 40 years old, and it's not only the men, it's also a lot of women who are going with two most of the time, in the parks, on the streets, or just near the rivers. Because yeah, you don't see that much in other countries. In Ukraine too, I didn't see that a lot. It was normal with the football players, with just sports, with athletes. Yeah, they are running most of the time. They have good discipline. They have program that they have to follow. But that's not a thing there, to just go running because you want to get the good body or anything. Normally, it's gym training. And also, what I find better is to go running outside, to go to the park, to go running through the streets, and not to be in gym, like not to do the gym cardios, not that running machines, because they are not actually that good for your knees, for your also mind, because your brain, it takes the situation with the cardio machine much different than just with the running. So at the first, your brain just don't understand what is going on. Why are you running now? But you don't get anywhere and nothing changes. And yeah, that's not the bad thing for your bones and muscles. It gives you like it burns your calories. It gives you it makes you tired, but still it's not the best way to do cardio. And also it's indoor, so yes, my choice is definitely to go outside running, to go jogging, to go just walking. If you don't want to run or if you can't run or anything, but don't please don't sit at home in scrolling your TikToks or Instagram. Don't do it. Stop with it, actually, because you're not growing, you're not getting enough ideas, creativity that you really need. So, yes, I wish you all to be healthy, to be smart, and to feel yourself as good as you can. Don't forget to follow my social medias, and also you can find the video podcast on YouTube. All the links are below. It was episode number 7 about sports, about running, healthy life. So do sports, be healthy, and we see each other within 1 week. Bye bye.